I think the one thing that has stuck with me was nobody knew how big of a circus event that this would turn into. I remember going to Monte Carlo and meeting with the hotel person there and explaining to him that the team would be arriving on this night and that we expected that there would be a lot of fan interest. And he said, this is Monte Carlo, where we have kings and queens and movie stars and rock bands and basketball. No, you know, nobody will notice, nobody will care. And then we came in that night and the parking lot was just full of people with signs, and they were waving them around and cheering for the team. And we saw him as we finally kind of worked our way through the crowd into the hotel, and he was like, I've never seen it like this before. So it was, that was the amazing piece, was that it kept getting bigger and bigger as we journeyed on. The only people that were prevented from competing in the Olympics were NBA players. So I think that what it did is it opened the doors for the NBA and the explosion globally of basketball. Even in Europe, it became such a popular sport among players. You talk to people now, and you know, there's a certain group that was right at that influential age when the Dream Team came out, as is well documented. I think out of that team of player and coaches, we have 11 Hall of Famers, and probably we'll have more down the road. So ultimately what happened was you just had a tremendous collection of legendary players. It being the first time the professionals were available, they were all out together. And once we assembled it and you saw what the media interest was and what the fan interest was, you knew it was going to just continue to bloom. The unknown was how much of an impact it would have internationally, and obviously Boris Stankovic, who was, you know, the person who really drove the rule change and was influential in that, and believed that for basketball to grow and for basketball to get better, it had to go this way. You know, he was exactly right that the first 92 Olympics obviously were very lopsided, but each year got a little tighter and a little tighter to the point now where, I mean, it's a true competition. The U.S. has to play well to win, and there's several teams that are there that if they play well, they can win. So, and I think that's what Mr. Stankovic wanted to achieve, was kind of an event where there would be multiple nations that could compete and contend for a title.